Get over here!
Alright, so right over here. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys now, since they're approaching.
Yep. I'm just gonna shift, run off into position.
Yep, and we're gonna have him hold the line for now. And then everyone else move back, and we can go once they've approached.
Oscar just got a fancy new car with a manual, so he's been doing a lot of shifting things.
Oh, brother!
It's cool.
But no, it's true. I did recently get a new car, particularly because, like, as much as I like my Blazer, that thing's a gas guzzler, and gas is kind of a thing right now.
Yeah, now is not the time to guzzle gas.
Yeah, for real. Like, I am not a fan of, like, how things have gone. Fun fact about that, actually. So, this happened to me a while ago, and I look back on it, and I'm like, what the heck? I've had some lady at a gas station once while I was filling up my Blazer. Like, I was just, like, making small talk, you know? Like, I was there just, like, doing nothing while, like, I was filling up my gas tank.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, just made a comment, is like, these gas prices, huh? And then like, apparently that was her signal to just go on this long tangent about, like, how horrible the presidency is, and, like, oh, this is, like, the things didn't used to be like this during the Trump administration, and, like, you know, this, that, and whatnot, and I'm like, yeah, okay, lady, I'm just here to get gas, like, and, like, I was like, you do realize that the president doesn't actually have all that much say in the gas prices, right? And that was my mistake, because then she started going into this tangent about how immigration is, like, the biggest thing to, like, plague this world, and I'm just this, like, dirty Hispanic, and I'm like, lady, I'm just here to get gas.
Who
hurt you?
Was she, like, specifically accusing you?
No, but...
Or
like,
did she think you weren't an immigrant, so she was, like, safe to go on this?
Oh, no, like, she said it specifically because she thought I was an immigrant, because I looked Latino, and I also had a Honduras shirt, like, on, the one I'm actually wearing now.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just her excuse to go on this, and I'm like, who hurt you, lady? I'm just here to get gas.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's how you feel, fine, whatever, but not my problem. You know?
Yeah. I mean, by some definitions, you are a second-generation immigrant.
Yes, both my parents immigrated to the United States. I was born in New Jersey. Yeah, first-generation immigration family.
Yeah.
But it's like, get off your high horse, people. And, like, the reason I say that, like, you know, the reason I say things like I do is, like, you already know that I'm not the biggest fan of, like, politics in general already, right?
Yeah.
I've made no secret of that.
The whole why the gas prices are so high thing is a little, like, beyond what I can confidently argue about.
And that's actually
it's not something I super understand,
and
to
that's
be
actually
honest.
the thing that, like, drives me nuts about people sometimes, is, like, you know, they want to have this conversation, or they want to, like, make a point, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know how the government works. I don't.
Yeah.
And like, unless you're, like, this politician who actually knows just how much red tape is involved in like, the political system, no, just shut up, you know?
Yeah, I could argue things, but I wouldn't be super confident in what I was saying. I'd be semi-confident, but...
Yeah, like, working for the news has definitely, like, informed me more about, like, the inner workings of how politics work, and, like, you know, I do feel better equipped to have those conversations, but it's also made me much more vehemently disdainful of the topic, because I'm more informed about it. Like, the more I learn about politics, dude, the more I hate it.
I guess I'll just say this.
Yeah.
Which is that I didn't vote for Biden because I thought he would be a great president.
Oh, no.
I voted for him because I didn't want us to blow up.
Pretty much. Like, the thing is, like, oh my god,
Things have not been great.
No. And, like...
It's true, things have not been great. I can understand people's anger.
Yeah, like, obviously I understand, like, why people are angry about this, and I understand why people are passionate about it. Be passionate about it. Like, speak up. Like, absolutely.
I share a lot of that sentiment.
Mm-hmm. Like, I guess, like, for me personally, it's like, I don't know. kind of like what you said. Like, I also, like, am in the exact same boat as you did. Like, I voted in the last election, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want to.
I am kind of... So I believe everybody should vote. You know, I think it's your duty to vote. But I do at least get the argument of some people who feeling like, oh, well, like, neither of the candidates are good. And for some people, they don't want to feel responsible for whoever does win because they don't like either of them.
See, like, the thing is with me, it's not so much that, like, again, this is just, like, how I perceive it. For me, it's not so much that, I don't want to feel responsible. Like, you know, I'm a U.S. citizen. Like, I'm going to be a part of this whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
Like, that much is evidently true. Nothing's going to change that. The thing is, it's kind of like how I view a lot of other things that we're forced into. Like, I know I have to pay the bills. I know I have to, like, you know, pay taxes. I know I should go out there and vote. I know I should, like, get involved in these conversations. I know I have to do things that aren't exactly pleasant or that I don't want to. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah, you don't have to like it.
And you want to know what? I freaking despise voting.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it. But that's neither here nor there. Whether, like, how you guys feel about that whole thing? Like, you know...
Do you think you would like voting more if we had different candidates?
Probably!
Is like that what the issue is for you?
Part of it.
Okay.
Part of it is the fact that, like, you know, we have this situation where, like, we don't really have a lot of really good candidates, but also kind of the philosophy behind the whole thing. Politics has become so unbelievably tribal in the U.S. that it's frightening.
Okay, interesting.
So, again, it's not just...
I mean, I agree that is true.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that we don't have a lot of good candidates, but also because of how it's treated in this country. It's it's one of those things where it's like, I don't vote because I want to. It's because I feel like I have to. I'm going to say this right now. If I like actually said that I did not vote in the last election, I will have droves, and I mean droves of people coming at me with pitchforks saying, "How dare you?"
Well, because, yeah, if the wrong person won and you said you didn't vote, then it's then your fault for not voting against that person.
Exactly, and it's like, why should it be? And again, like, I'm not like trying to, like, I can't believe we're getting into this conversation. I'm not saying that, like, you know...
I mean, to be honest, I kind of fall in that group with the pitchforks against you. I won't have a pitchfork myself.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, you should vote.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like,
respectfully,
here's the thing: you at least are respectful about it, and you at least make that point, like, you know, valid and everything. And that is actually the thing. I do recognize that I should. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I do it. I don't want to, but I know that I should, and I do it, and that's why. Not because I want to.
I have a friend who didn't vote, and I was quite perturbed with him.
Really?
Yeah, but I also didn't, like, scream or yell or anything.
Yeah.
I told him pretty much the way I'm telling you now of, like, well, I think you should have.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, you know, you do tell me that, and I understand where you are coming from.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you also understand my position in that whether for me personally, whether someone votes or not, at least to me personally, is none of my damn business.
Absolutely.
It's like...
I do understand where
like,
you're going from.
whether you voted or not, honestly, and quite frankly, I don't care. So, that's my take on it, you know?
And it's harder for me to, like, be upset about that when, you know, I got the... I technically got the result from the election I wanted, and it's, like, not great.
Yeah. And you also do have that preconception
It's actually pretty lame.
Mm-hmm. And you also have that preconception knowing that, okay, I actually did vote, so I am aware that I should.
Yeah.
So, I'm not totally, like, I'm not totally
even if you
like,
didn't, I don't think I could really get on my high horse about it right now.
Yeah, like, it's like, I'm not trying to be dismissive of the matter, because it does matter.
There are no high horses left.
Honestly, not really.
The horses are all low.
I have no fucks to give. How does that song go?
I don't remember. I just remember talking to Joe
my
one
fucks
time.
have gone all dry.
When he was like, "Oh, I think I might have a fuck to give for that." Oh no, I dropped it.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, just a quick just a quick precept for all of you guys. If this is a conversation that you guys are not all too, like, comfortable with, I totally understand. But, like, at the same time, like, John and I are going into this assuming that everyone has that adult mentality to be respectful of everyone's opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just how I see it.
I want to say, everybody watching this video and supporting the channel and everything, I love you. Until you do something, and then fuck off. But you start at a net positive with me, and I respect you a lot.
Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Yeah, because I also do recognize that, like, those kinds of conversations can become, for lack of a better term, dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We can disagree. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, the thing is, though, like, I don't think it should be dangerous. That's the thing.
I'm disagreeing on the voting thing. I guess it's case by case, because the voting thing is, like, I can see the other side of it. I'm willing to, like, agree to disagree to a part. I mean, there are other things of, like...
And that's the beauty of it, and that's kind of, like, the reason I respect you a lot. You and I do disagree on things, but we're not gonna, like, be at each other's throats about it. Yeah,
there are some things of, like...
It's not really worth...
Like, the place we're at it with, like, say, like, trans rights right now, where I'm, like, I feel like I'm done, like, being like, oh, okay, I see your side of it, like... No, if you don't respect trans people, I think you need to get with the program, my dude.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, that's less... That's not even supposed to be political, that's just about treating people right.
I agree, yeah.
Exactly.
It is the year of our Lord 2022. This is not... It shouldn't be a political... Unfortunately, it is a very political thing right now.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, yeah, I totally agree with that one. Like, that's one case where, like, I totally do get why you feel the way you do, and I totally am on board with that. Like, it shouldn't be political, but unfortunately it is. But at the end of the day, it's just about treating people right.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah.
That's actually the thing that I did in the last episode. You made that joke about, what's it called? Between Soren, that little roleplay we did between Soren...
Oh, none of these three are straight.
Yeah, it's Soren, Heather, and
Ike.
And Ike. And you made that joke as, like, none of these three are straight. And I decided, oh, hey, this is a perfect opportunity. And I put a little happy Pride Month with, like, Ike and Heather on the sides. Because it's like, why not? That was actually Amber's idea.
That sounds like an Amber idea.
It is. And, like, I'm glad she made it because, like, that just made that episode all the more fun to edit.
Amber compiled the highlights for Path of Radiance. And she had, like, a little, like, Ace Flag, we support you, when it was, like,
when you were having...
the big me coming out
thing.
And I know Amber edited that, and I was like, aw. Thanks, Amber.
Oh, yeah, because, like, we all do care about that, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, these guys didn't move, and that worries me. They didn't come after Tabarn. So, what I'm thinking...
Oh man, I don't know about you, but that conversation, like, raised my blood pressure a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put Alincia in the line of fire here to take out that, Wyvern Rider.
Okay.
And then we can go from there. As for these two, they're not moving, and that bugs the hell out of me.
They might just be solid state. I mean, if you wanna... Tyranio? If you want to march Tyranio up...
Yeah, see if Tyranno can, like, bait them, and we go from there.
Yeah. See, that's an agree to disagree thing right there.
What?
You say Tyranno, I say Tyranio, let's call the whole thing off.
Dude, pronunciations are like a whole different can of worms.
Yeah.
I still don't like the fact that, like, it's supposedly Zihark, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna say Zihark.
Yeah, I refuse to say Zihark.
And Gi? Like, they recently released a guy in Fire Emblem Heroes, and it's Gi, apparently?
From Blazing Sword?
Yeah!
Get the heck out.
Yeah, and they even made the joke, this guy is Gi, and it's like...
Shut the front door.
I'm sorry, it's Guy.
Oh,
come on,
no.
His name is freaking Guy.
I had a bit of a conniption when I first realized the Final Fantasy characters were Cecil and Tidus. That was pretty tough for me.
Or, you mean Cecil?
Or sorry, it was Cecil and
Yeah,
Titus.
Cecil, Harvey, and Titus when you thought it was Cecil
I
and
used to say
Titus.
Cecil. So, yeah, I've definitely gotten used to Cecil, actually. So
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah, same here.
that I just mixed it up.
Honestly, like, I actually did not have the preconception of Cecil because I actually heard it first from Josh Scorcher when he was talking about his about him in a countdown.
And he was pronouncing it right.
He was pronouncing it right as Cecil Harvey.
Yeah. Yes, and Cecil, I've gotten used to, and I feel like, okay, yeah, that feels right now.
I'm gonna do this and Kanto back to see if I can, like, get these guys to freaking move.
Also, Yang from Final Fantasy IV, I used to say Yang, but, like, Yang makes sense. That would actually be the correct, like, Chinese pronunciation if that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
If we're going for an East Asian vibe. Like Shang-Chi.
Wait a second, since when does Tabarn have Pavis?
Oh yeah, he has that.
I forgot that he had Pavis.
He has a lot. Oh yeah, if you look at his character sheet, like, it's skills stacked on skills. He is a mad lad.
Oh my god, Savior, Pavis, Form Shift, Shove, Kanto, Tear.
Can we check Savior really quick?
Savior is, he does not get penalties when,
Right.
when carrying someone.
Okay.
Which, honestly, would have probably made this whole spiel, like, less, cumbersome, but I'm glad we went with what we did.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good backup plan, but... It was fight or flight, and Tabarn always chooses both. Yep, with the Brave Sword. Except she's not gonna kill, because gosh darn it. Ashura, damn it.
I mean, for the experience, right?
Yeah.
What I can do is move her here. Actually, no, I'm gonna move her down here. Because what I'm gonna do is you.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
Oscar.
Me!
Oscar Ogar.
Man, I'm gonna need, like, a tea after this, man.
Yeah.
That was a lot of blood pressure going around. Not just from the conversation, but also us trying to stay the freak alive here.
Yeah.
For real.
And I'm
though,
always
dude.
like, oh, this is it. This is how we get canceled.
For real though, dude, I do respect the fact that you respect my opinions and whatnot.
Yeah, man. That's we agree on most things.
You and I generally do agree on most things, which, like, you know, the thing is, like, what makes us good friends... By the way, yeah, okay, Valtome, what do you have? Valora? A corruption of very high light Whoa!
A corruption of light magic.
A unit hit by it will be poisoned.
That's sick.
Is there a reason why it's only 17 charges? Is 17 a thing?
I don't know.
That is an S light tome.
I'm gonna look up...
Can Micaiah use it?
I'm gonna look up Valora. I hope so, because if she can't, I don't think anybody else can. And
interesting.
it's obviously a drop.
Alright, I'm gonna keep everyone where they are right now. I'm gonna revert Janeth, so we can start building meter again.
Never thought about how similar those names are, Tanith and Janeth.
And they're both sky units. Yeah, this gosh darn it, Murphy isn't moving. Okay,
Oh.
What?
The reason it's called that is actually really stupid. Valora.
Is it because his name is Valtome?
And it's the aura spell.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought it would have been something cool, like, I don't know, like, isn't Val, like, you know, like, a prefix for something demonic?
Maybe? Val... prefix?
Like you would think, right?
Val is a root in Latin, meaning worth, health or strength, like in Valor
Ah, okay.
or Valiant.
I mean, I guess, in this case, it could basically mean strong aura.
Yeah.
But freaking... How pretentious is Valtome that he has to pull that crap?
Well, it said it was a corruption, so my idea is that he actually weaved dark magic into an aura tome to make that, and he named it after himself. That's my headcanon.
How pretentious can this guy get?
He's pretty pretentious.
That's true.
He is Fire Emblem Kefka.
In a way, yeah.
Alright, Leo.
And we can finish off with one other person. Let's see if Toronto can do it.
He can maybe do it.
Nice! Cool. He's getting experience.
Yeah.
Where's he at? 17? 18.
Yep. He's got a while to go before he catches up with Gatry, but...
Yeah, but, dude, like, we're only, like, what, halfway through this map?
No, I'd say we're on the last, like, quarter of it. Because reinforcements have stopped, I think.
True. You have an Arc Wind. So that is not favorable for flyers. What's your resistance, Oscar? Not terrible. But I think I would rather have a mage deal with that. Okay, this mage with the Elwind can actually reach these guys. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get this mage out of the way, because I don't want to necessarily deal with that and, like, run into any surprises.
Cool.
Well done, Tabarn. And there we go. Easy peasy. Everyone's out of range, and we can start kind of, like, going from there. Can you actually shove him, Janeth? No, you cannot. You, on the other hand, Dandid, can.
Hurry up, Peleus.
What is your resistance, actually? Yeah, 19, not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
So yeah, we're gonna stick with Varine. Because yeah, that puts you in range of the Arcwind Mage, but not the Flyer, not the Wyvern Rider, and there's no way anyone else is in range. Okay, no other, like, major, like, spells or anything? No long-distance spells or anything here anymore? I don't think so. Yeah, you just have an Arc Fire, you just have a Physics Staff, we are good. So, let's move everyone forward. This has been a stressful chapter, man.
Yeah.
And we're still not done. Yeah, Oscar, you can stay there. Yep, here it comes.
And the triangle is,
He has the advantage.
yeah, Dark has the advantage over Anima, Anima has the advantage over Light, Light has the advantage over Dark.
Yes. Ugh. Not great.
Yeah, not... Oof.
But it is what it is.
Yep, we needed him to tank. He tanked.
And what I'm going to do here is, if I can get a good range out... Yes, perfect. We're going to have someone here to take it.
What does that Wyvern have equipped?
He has a silver poleaxe.
Okay.
So I think that's gonna be Alincia's job.
That sounds good.
You don't quite have the power to take this guy out,
yeah.
So let's have Oscar do it.
Tanith really isn't as good a unit in this game.
There we go. It's not a horse.
Yeah.
But it works. Ugh.
Turns out it also slays people.
In the right hands, any lance can be used for anything.
Pretty impressive that he can spin that around.
Right, though? It's basically a jousting lance.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I... Like, outside of Fire Emblem, that's what I think of when somebody says a lance. Like, to me, the, like, word that covers all of these weapons is spear.
Yeah.
But Fire Emblem uses lance, and that's just how it is.
Oh, these guys all have ranged, weapons. And that's a lot of them.
You want to move Tyranio up with a short spear and start baiting them up?
No, because that's an arc fire.
Oh, yeah, that can reach.
Yeah, that can reach. Like, these guys can all reach anything, and we got like a spear and a storm sword. That's quite a hefty chunk of damage.
Yeah.
That can come in all at once. I'm almost tempted to have to barn tank it.
Yeah, I can see that. What if instead of... Ooh.
Let me look here. So yeah, this space right here is free from that archer.
Okay.
And that is going to bait all three of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I say we put to barn here.
Okay.
And then, like, we can have everyone crash in once they're ready.
Go for it.
Let me get everyone's ranges real quick. Ay, 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 ay.
I was looking up if there were any fun facts about Valtome, but not really.
Valtome is a dick. That's pretty much all you need to know about him.
The only fun fact is that he still wears his mitre cap in his battle model, even though his portrait doesn't show a mitre cap.
Yeah, that's kind of the situation with all of the, like...
All the senators.
Yeah. I'm not going to shift yet. Jen, if you're going to have full meter next turn. Tan, if you're on standby, and Peleus, you're down here. Okay, here we go. Yep, here they come.
Alright. How much damage do we have with fire?
12, but...
12 hypothetical damage.
That's assuming he can hit him. Alright, here comes that guy. You got this, Alencia.
And now Alencia comes in with her super-powered false swipe.
And a stun. That is admittedly fun. Oh! Cheeky.
Yeah, wow. That was
Very cheeky.
That was a lot of health.
Oh, actually, this is kind of delicious. So, those guys didn't attack because they couldn't reach him because this guy's in the way.
Yeah.
So what we can do... let's go with the Brave Sword. Boom, baby.
I love Edward's jacket.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Not bad for a Bayork. Thanks! I've been practicing. You do realize that you got some spears coming in, though, right? Well... Hang on. Oh! Thanks! Hey, Toronto, do you mind? Do not worry. Down you go, Edward. Thanks, guys. I don't know, that was fun.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we can do here against this guy.
Yeah.
Peleus. Yeah, because he's stunned, it's guaranteed.
Yep. Yeah, he has no dodge capability.
And what we can do here... Laura.
Well, that's fun, giving Laura a kill.
I mean, didn't she get one earlier?
I think so. I think she got some when we were, like, defending the fort from Ike.
Well, no, but, like, in this chapter, I mean.
Oh, did she?
I don't remember. Well, someone in the comments will let us know.
Probably did.
Alright, get just the initial ones over here.
At the end of the game, it, like, lists all the characters, you know, the classic Fire Emblem stuff, but it lists all the characters on their score, which is how many units they defeated.
Yeah.
And I always feel bad for all the zeros, which are made up of characters you didn't use and characters that can't deal damage.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, what are you going to do? Like, Raisin, for example. You're never going to get any kills with Raisin.
Yeah. Technically, I guess it would be possible for Raisin to kill with a counterattack in this game.
But when are you ever going to put them in harm's way reasonably? Like, for real.
Raisin should never be counterattacking, because you should never let him be attacked.
Oh, geez. They're not going to move, are they?
I realize the irony of me saying that.
Oh, dear. Yeah, these guys are not going to move, are they?
Doesn't seem it.
Do we want to do hit and run tactics with Tabarn and see if they'll move?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with this.
I don't think he's gonna move.
Well, he's not going to move. I'm trying to get others to move.
He's gonna be dead.
Like, slow and steady wins the race here, okay?
Yep.
As much as people say, oh my god, you guys take so long with these, like, chapters, and I'm like, we're trying to keep everyone alive here!
I, for one, am enjoying our time together, audience.